pitched her voice up and shit. Now it's lit, and I just got to deal with it. And
it was definitely a different tone when you said that.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, it was like a level of excitement.
It made it softer, right? While she wildly.
But I appreciate the excitement.
Feel the passion.
All right, I think we're back. But we have no video. Why don't we have video? I see video. Can someone log into the live and see if they can see us? Here we go. Oh, we're good. Where are you going, pal?
I was about to go get another beer, but now this is the theme music.
First of all, we live.
Wow. I fumbled that a little bit. I fat fingered it. My apologies. Yeah. DMV, you know what time it is. None other than the BASSLINE podcast presented by the Everyday Weekend. I am your host as always, Capo, feeling good, feeling great. To the left of me as always is none other than Young Mitchell.
What's good? How you living?
I'm good, man. See, I ain't had on that. You expect some shit. It's been a month since we recorded. I know you was expecting some shit.
I was ready. I was prepared for the gauntlet.
Yeah, I ain't had nothing for you though.
A little rusty over there, but
no, not even rust. Just we got plenty show.
Yeah.
Don't have to blow my load up front.
Yeah, that's never a good experience for either party.
It's too early.
For either party, that's never good.
Too soon. End up in here apologizing. Shifting blame. If you wasn't so fucking bad,
why that shit so good? Like,
it's not my fault. Your pussy this good. Fuck is you talking? We had said pussy in the first 27 seconds. I apologize. Let's get right to it. To
back
the left,
like we never left.
To the left of Young Mitchell is none other than the traveling man, Raza Ry.
Hola, mis niggas.
Hey, go ahead.
All right, so we were looking for sponsors. This episode, it is over.
Sponsors, just what you're getting yourself into.
Jesus Cristo. So we are here. It's been like almost 30 full days since we've spoke.
Indeed.
A lot has gone on. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. Me and the Open Gym Gang did the DC Funk Parade. That was fun. We took over 14th and U, put 30 artists plus, I think, on stage.
Yeah.
Somewhere around 30 artists on stage at the corner of 14th and U. Got really good engagement from the city. Like, people was really fucking with it, just passers-by, which is important, right? Like, you want, as much as you want the super fan, you want to gain a super fan through the layman. And that was definitely happening on that their corner. Sound was pretty good. So shout out to let me make sure I say this right. The musicianship and the DC Funk Parade, for including Open Gym in that experience, and yeah, it was a vibe. I hope to do some more stuff with y'all. So yeah, that was a vibe. And then we did Kansas City. I'm in Kansas City and all of my mans is with me. So that shit was fire. Kansas City showed love. We ended up at a different venue this time. So we was at Record Bar, which the first time I went to Kansas City, I got to the airport. I got on a bus from the airport to downtown. The bus let me off at the corner, like right by the T-Mobile Center, which is an arena in Kansas City, right? And I got on another bus to go closer to where we were staying. But that bus took me past the T-Mobile Center or arena, whatever it's called. And then on the opposite side of the street, I saw a Record Bar. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. And then, fast forward a year, we're in there. And I remember talking to Nature about it when I seen it. And he said, yeah, that's the first spot I went when I got here. And I wanted it, but it was just like, we got to figure it out. We got to make it work. And so 365 to be able to go there and had a venue we wanted and had a show we had, it was special, man. It felt like Songbird a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. It was that level of depth as far as audience. But then we had cool vendors. Like I think the addition of the streetwear vendors that we had and some non-streetwear vendors, but I think the bulk of them were streetwear vendors.
Yeah.
That shit was fly, and it added another element, so it made it real cool.
I was about to say, what does Kansas City streetwear look like?
I'm wearing some of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got 2 pieces while I was out. I got a couple tees while I was out there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they get it. It's still a city. It's just a different kind of city, but it's still a major city. Like I always say to wifey, like the difference between East Coast and West Coast cities is East Coast cities are like dense and they go up. West Coast cities are more spread out. So there's still a lot of people in that city, but it's more spread out because they don't go up as much as we on the East Coast did. They figured it out by the time it got to the West Coast what the big city would look like.
Yeah, there's not too many high rises out.
Right.
Wow.
Like they have tall buildings, but not like,
It's necessary.
yeah, they're 100 floor buildings. And like they're just trying to set a record every time in New York. You know what I'm saying? So that's the differentiation. But outside of that, you know, KC is a city that's split into 2 states. So half of Kansas City is in Missouri and half of Kansas City is in Kansas. And so the 2 sides are different. They feel different. So the stuff we did was on the Kansas City, Missouri side. And that's the vibe, you know what I'm saying, that we've become accustomed to because that's where we've been the times we've been out there. We haven't had the opportunity to do a lot on the Missouri side. I mean, on the Kansas side until this last trip. Nature did a producer showcase out there. And then when we went to the fashion show that Strange Music, Tech Nine, and his camp put on at the Hive, I think it's Hive Farm or Hive Arena, something like that. So it's HYVEE Arena. Maybe there's another word in the middle. I can't remember right now. But anyway, we went to that joint, and that was on the Kansas City, Kansas side. And just, you know what I'm saying? It's different worlds on both sides of those lines. And just understanding how a city works, right? Like we don't like to show up in a town and just be like, oh, well, we just gonna come through and pillage and leave. Like that's not how we move. We come and the word I believe is ingratiate ourselves in the community, the culture, what's going on there, and still try to provide some benefit to that community while showing what the community that is Open Gym is about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you never want to pillage a village. That's no good.
Nah, it's not. Nah, it's trashy when you do that. So that's not what we did. But Kansas City was a vibe. A lot of love out there. The fashion show was amazing. The show, the Open Gym show out there was incredible. I'm gonna play a new track. It's not really that new, but it's from a new artist to us.
Don't point at me. I don't
Kansas City. Yeah, we had fun out there. But I also wanted to talk about your Rolling Loud experience.
That's good. Yeah,
It's been that long.
It has. Is that topic A, or is that where we're going?
We're just. This is all kind of sloppy A.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'll just talk about my overall adventures since we last potted.
Okay.
I went to Cancun for my cousin's,
Yeah, you've been mixy.
my cousin's wedding. I had a good time.
You're
down
still
there.
mixy.
Yeah, that's fine. You see, I didn't deny it.
Yeah, I like it.
How
Yeah.
was it? How'd you enjoy it?
It was good. I wish I would have got there earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I got there on Friday and left Monday.
Okay.
But what nobody, since I know my cousin's crew, but like I don't really know them like that. Nobody told me that they were getting there Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted like, yeah, let's go do an excursion. It's like, oh, we already did that. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. But it was dope though. I just stayed on the resort the whole time.
Okay.
So I didn't spend no money. And it was good. I enjoyed it. It was my first time out the country as an adult. First time at a wedding as an adult. So it was good to
That set up a high bar.
yeah, it was good to experience that for my cousin. So shout out
It
to
was
her.
good to experience that from my cousin.
Well, my cousin to give me that experience.
Okay.
Terrible phrasing. But
I was just keeping up.
appreciate you. And then I went to Rolling Loud literally the following week.
So I'm saying you was out here like a little Tatiana.
Not really. But Rolling Loud was good. I enjoyed it. I think it was well put together, well run. Like it was a large enough space where you didn't feel cramped unless you really wanted to be.
Okay.
And like when I say that, I mean like you wanted to be up front. And even then, it didn't even look like it was too cramped up there, right? A lot of good performances. It was my first time going to a festival of that magnitude. Like, of course, we went to Made in America, but this was way bigger than Made in America, in my opinion.
I can see. No, I would fully believe that.
Yeah.
But because if I'm not mistaken, because I'm sounding like a robot, Rolling Loud is 3 days.
Yes.
Made is 2.
Yes. Yeah, this was Friday, Saturday,
Sunday,
Sunday.
right? Yeah. That's already larger. Made hasn't announced enough lineup for me for it to be a 2-day festival currently.
They've announced some more smaller acts, but I can see how that misses your radar.
What I'm saying is it don't look like we need 2 12-hour days.
Yeah. But see, Rolling Loud did it. I like how Rolling Loud did it. Every day started at 5.
Oh. Okay.
It went from like 5 to 1
a.m.
Yeah.
That's respectable because I ain't gonna hold you. When I do go to Made, it be a lot of acts that come on before like 2 or 3 p.m.
And you're gonna miss them because
I'm still trying to get it together from yesterday.
Yeah. So, but
And I went out after this shit. I was lit.
yeah, Rolling Loud was dope. It was a good experience. My favorite performance was Big Draco.
You was in there doing the Superman?
Nah, I watched others do it. It was good though.
Why you ain't do the Superman? So when you gonna live?
I was eating food at the time.
You could have put the hot dog down.
Nah, it was actually
Superman now.
I was eating a glizzy.
You was glicked up.
No, I was not. I was eating bourbon chicken. Actually,
You was eating what?
bourbon chicken.
At a festival?
Yeah, they had it.
Interesting.
It was like you get
you had
chicken.
some rice with it.
Oh yes,
That's good base.
it was good. It brought me back to life.
Yeah, that's good base. That's good base. I ain't even mad at you. Respect that.
So yeah, you had the jokes prepared, and you're like, no, this is actually a good idea.
That's smart.
Because it was
but
like-
look, I backed it down. I
Yeah,
didn't
because
try to
it was
attack.
like I could get chicken tenders for $17, or I could get bourbon chicken for $20. I was like, I'm gonna get the bourbon chicken.
Yeah.
Spend the $3 extra.
Might as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And before we transition from Rolling Loud, my biggest regret is being lazy and not walk to go see Moneybagg Yo because he bought out Glorilla.
You like her?
I think she's dope. She has a song this summer, and she raps well.
You trying to beat?
No. Yo, that was funny. I wish they heard that.
I tried to keep that shit chill, but I could not laugh. Huh.
I wish they heard that. But
They did hear me.
No, not you. Anderson in the background.
No. Because he trying to beat.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, nah.
Who do you think these came from?
I don't know. But why they got tape on them? It's falling apart.
Because they've been beaten.
But yeah, nah. Rolling Loud was good. I would do it again. But I do also want to go to Miami again because I didn't really experience Miami. This nigga's stupid. I didn't really experience Miami, so I would like to go and experience Miami. So I was thinking about going for Art Basel.
Oh, you a top notch stud.
Why am I a thought?
I didn't know you was this type of woman.
Well, first of all, I'm not a woman, so let's start there.
I don't know, so I'm trying to get my gloves on. You can see me.
So I guess my rebuttal. So when you say you want to experience Miami, what do you mean by that?
Oh, actually, go to the city of Miami. And like, I didn't do anything within Miami city limits, cause like where the stadium was at, it was outside of Miami, like 20 minutes from Miami. Where we stayed at, I'm not paying attention to you. Where we stayed at.
This is stupid.
Nigga stupid, dog. Where we stayed in Fort Lauderdale. And so like
I might can smoke a blunt like this.
I want to see you try. But
That one too little.
okay, roll up right now. But but so we stayed in Fort Lauderdale. And so the problem was we would leave the festival and then get back to the hotel and go like, all right, cool. It's 1 a.m. There's no point of trying to go to Miami. Let's just stick around in Fort Lauderdale and do shit. So we went to bars in Fort Lauderdale. That was pretty cool. But
Did you see Lil Bruh?
I did see Lil Bruh. I saw him on Saturday.
Did you go to a bar with him, or y'all was just singing at the festival together?
At the festival.
Oh,
We got
hold on, let me move my mic.
we went separate ways after a while because we went to go see different artists. But
He went to go see where the Thoughts was twerking at.
he had him with him.
You went with him?
No, he had the Thoughts with him.
Don't put that on that man. I don't know nothing about what you just said. That redacted.
Man, he talks about eating ass. So, but anyway, so that was Miami. That was good. I actually want to go back and do that again. And then to round out this nigga, I hate him so much. To round out the travels, I went to Seattle.
Yeah.
For work. So that was
How long were you out there?
I got there Monday and I left. I caught a red eye Thursday evening.
Okay.
Look
You
at
do
Tim
any
using the
sightseeing out there?
vernacular.
Huh?
You do any sightseeing?
Yeah, I went to the market. I went to the first Starbucks. I don't even like coffee, and I went to the first Starbucks.
Yeah, it's a
How
cool
was your
city,
coffee?
yo.
It was good. It was what I had was they had some coffee that was aged in whiskey barrels. So it was a cold brew. So they gave you the cold brew and they gave you the whiskey that was made in. So I had it was like you take a sip of whiskey, you take a sip of cold brew, and
Oh,
you
that's
alternate.
hard. Yeah.
So that
I
was
like
cool. And then what else did I do? I went to the Needle. So my hotel, I stayed in downtown. So my hotel was literally, I could see the Space Needle from my hotel, and so I just walked over there and did that. So that was pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did all the Seattle shit.
Yeah. And lastly, I saw a monkey shoulder truck out there, and that was good to see on my last day. And it was cool. I talked to the rep for Monkey Shoulder, so that was a good experience just to see like how things go and like how they operate and stuff like that. So that was cool. But nah, Seattle was a good time. I enjoyed it. It was actually cool because I went for a work conference, so it was good to see like
A work conference.
yeah,
Tim, are you important?
somewhat a little bit.
That's a mate. Hey, shout out to you being important, bro.
Thank you. So it was
That's
cool.
tight.
It was
They
cool
said
to
you do a
see.
conference.
Yeah, and they paid for everything. It was great.
Yeah.
So-
And you got monkey shoulder too.
For free. Yeah, so it was good to like finally put faces to names, cause like you work with a lot of universities, but I started this job in the pandemic, so all I saw was like a name on an email and a name on a document. But to see like what they were presenting and like actually put a name to a face and like, oh, I helped fund this, so it was just like,
Ooh, talk that talk, King.
so I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool to see. But yeah,
You be penny pinching with the dollars when you fund shit.
nah, I get. They was like, hey, just give this person some money. It's like, all right,
They be
cool.
like, spend it all.
Yeah.
You ever spend a bin?
Nah, I can't do that. Well, I've actually had some people like take their money back. It was
Oh.
kind of,
Damn.
yeah. I mean, because they wasn't using it.
Well, okay. That's financial spending in Ben.
Yeah.
Ben has been spent. All right, cool. So, I think we had some topics. It's been a while, but I'm not going to go through a million topics. We're going to talk about what's pertinent. So, first of all, Tim, you sent me this and said to watch it. Can you say cuz name? Because I be saying it wrong.
Manti Te'o.
Manti Te'o is the subject of a documentary on Netflix in the Untold series. And it's called, what is it called? The Girlfriend That Didn't Exist?
Yeah.
The Girlfriend That Didn't Exist. So my man was an early catfish victim.
Yes.
And talking about Sweet Ford. He fell victim to a catfishing, and because of his prowess on the football field, his victimization became national headlines. And shit went bad for cuz. The woman he was dating online that he hadn't met in over a 3-year period, apparently did exist in real life, but was being represented by a man who is now in the process of transitioning.
I thought you already did.
I don't think, baby, do you remember? Baby. No.
Baby, seriously, I can't hear.
Okay, you gotta do one of the, like, you can't do both.
Okay,
Clearly.
tell me.
Yours don't even have, all right, never mind. So, did Renaya,
Yeah.
right, on the what's his name?
The documentary,
Yeah, the
White
doc.
guy, whatever his name is.
Renaya has not fully transitioned yet correctly. Correct? Not correctly, but correct.
No, she's fully transitioned now, but when they were taking her statements in the documentary, they didn't know that she was transitioning, so they included a disclaimer.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
She
so
was transitioned by the now she's transitioned, but when she was giving some of her testaments, they didn't acknowledge that she was transitioning.
okay. So she is transitioned.
yes.
My apologies. So basically, you know, because of his stature as a football player, his I guess duping, if you will, was escalated because of media, blah 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 blah. Tim, I had completely forgotten about this until you was like, watch this documentary, because I was very alive. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that boy.
Yeah, I remember.
Part of me still be like, yo, you was this sweet.
Yeah, I remember that all going down, but I didn't. But it was only at a surface level, and I remember the jokes because I was in high school. And it was like, all right, this dumbass nigga, like that's really like was my sentiment.
But that's but that's a differentiation in age, right? Like he's a bit older than you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for him, catfishing was a new thing. Like you couldn't do that before.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you
mm-hmm.
came of age as catfishing came of age.
yeah,
So it was like a thing that existed to you.
mm-hmm.
For somebody who had never, like, that's nuts.
yeah,
But he was also wild sweet, because, like, who's dating a chick for 3 years or a guy for 3 years and not being like, yo, pull up and drop that off?
yeah. No, I see. It's just I just.
Am I tripping?
You're not tripping.
Either way.
Yeah, but I honestly, in the hindsight, I do kind of feel bad for him a little bit.
Okay.
Because I think that's essentially because like he had outside of football, he had no life.
That's true.
And so a woman who he finds attractive via the internet is like, hey, such and such, of course he's gonna jump at it because he ain't do shit. But they said in the first part, they said like after games, they would come home and practice. Be like, hey, you missed this. And so they would recreate it in the yard.
That's true.
That's insane.
That's true.
That's insane, bruh. That's really insane. But also, like, we have to discuss this person. Like,
Renaya?
yeah, he was wilding. Like, he was really wilding.
I think he prefers
Well, at the
she pronouns.
okay. Well,
I think. I might be wrong.
I don't know. Well, damn,
Maybe we should say they.
Yeah.
Let's say they.
But what if they don't want to be a they? Because they is a completely different thing. You see the game that we're playing?
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
Exactly.
So
Renaya
in the show they still identified as Renaya.
Mhm.
So Renaya,
yes,
say your sentence.
was wilding. Like she faked the death. She really reached out to the person. Like, hey, can you take this picture for me?
But wait, time out. This was the part for me. So you faked the death, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you hit my man up.
Saying, nah, I'm still alive.
Nah, I'm still alive. What? What? You're still alive?
2 days before the national championship? Are you serious?
Nigga.
Nah.
This motherfucker said, I'm still alive. And like, the thing we was talking about was, in watching the doc, to keep it a bean with you, it didn't feel like there was a lot of remorse
No.
on the side of Renaya.
No.
Renaya felt. Is that how you said it? Renaya?
Yeah.
Yeah. Renaya felt like, hey, listen, this is what it is.
She
This
really
shit happened.
She really told that nigga.
Now we're calling this shit. Okay.
Well, I don't know. This is like you said, it's a slippery slope. But this person really told Manti Te'o the game is cold but it's fair, and then kept it moving. Like I was like, yo, this person is sick. Like this is a sick individual.
Like it's cool. Okay. So to be fair, right?
It was crazy. She never.
I can get misguided emotions as a youth, right? But at this juncture, for you to put this film out and still be like, yeah, well, is wild.
Yeah. And what's really crazy is never asked for any money, never asked for anything. This was just fueled off of straight like, no, I really fuck with this person, like him. What? Are you serious? Nah. That's a sick individual. Like, there's no other way around it. And especially years later, 10 years later, have no remorse, have no nothing. Like, nah, bro, you.
And then my man ended the joke talking about, I forgive you. Fuck that.
Nah, man,
Cash me outside.
we gotta run down. It's just. But also, I get it that like catfish isn't a thing, but I also kind of blame his friends.
Why is a catfish a thing?
Huh?
Why is a catfish a thing?
It is a thing. Why is it a thing?
Yeah, no, it is a thing.
That's what I said. It is a thing.
Oh, I thought you said catfish isn't a thing. My
No,
bad.
no,
I
I
heard
said-
you wrong.
And so, but I also blame his like friends and like family for letting him even get this far.
Oh, that's what wifey said. She said his parents are terrible.
Parents are terrible. Friends are terrible. Like, just like,
They did leave my man out to dry.
yeah.
They just let him believe this bullshit.
Yeah, nah, it's.
And it didn't go well.
But like, I honestly felt bad for him because like his life was ruined, like essentially.
He played in the NFL.
Yeah, but he was trash because he had so much built up anxiety from the situation, and like it just.
He still got what, 3 years of checks, 4 years of checks?
Yeah, but it could have been so much more. But he ain't had no guidance. And then he didn't even reach his full potential because he folded in the national championship game. Cause.
What's worse than a waste of talent?
But yeah, man, it's just overall a sad story. I feel bad for him.
I do.
I really like, and like, it's kind of crazy. Well, it does kind of. It's wild too because like now I'm thinking back like, yo, was I right for like making all these? Because I know I made some jokes about this nigga because I was in high school.
You think on Twitter? We should go look.
That Twitter account's actually gone from when I was in
We
high
should
school.
cancel you. We should get Tim canceled.
Go find. Good. Go find some. Please do some research. Help me out.
That'd be tight.
But no, that Twitter account from high school is gone.
Let's get the cancel Met campaign started.
Yeah.
ASAPington.
Yeah. But you say like honestly, if you
Oh,
get
I'm sure I
canceled-
got some wild tweets. I'm not even.
if you try to cancel somebody, like you actually make them more famous because like 90 times out of 10 nobody was paying attention to this person.
That's true. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I'm gonna transition topics here, buddy.
That's good.
There's an AI rapper that just signed a major label deal with Capitol Records.
So like artificial intelligence.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So this person isn't real.
No. All right. So I just put it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to see him?
Yeah.
This is him.
Wow.
So like gorillas, right?
Based on what? The teeth?
No, I'm saying like it's just an
Someone behind
image.
it.
It's just an image, but somebody behind it.
I don't think so. I think artificial intelligence is behind it.
So it's a system behind it.
And it has 10 million TikTok followers. And it just signed a deal. I don't know how it signs a deal when it's artificial.
The owner of the person who created the artificial intelligence probably signed it.
Okay. So, what do you guys think?
Niggas suck. Like, how do you let this happen? Like, how do we get this off? So, is the music? No, the music doesn't even have to be good. This is just a novelty thing.
I haven't even heard the music. I don't even know if music exists. I'm telling you that this seems to be real because I've seen it on like 30 sites.
But that was the thing about the documentary we just watched. nobody did their research and just posted the shit.
No, I didn't just post the shit. I went researching it, trying to find somebody saying this ain't it, and nobody said no.
I mean, until Deadspin steps in.
Well, we may be Deadspin because I'm not done with this. I just seen this earlier today.
Yeah, I want to see some of the content in the music.
You said they had 10 million. They had 10 10,000.
Because I'm not convinced
10
that.
million.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that.
So
it's,
Robot rapper named Effin Mecca. Gunna assisted single. Florida Water.
Florida Water.
What is going on? Is this not gonna scroll?
Niggas in the face of the watch like I'm a kid. The new first chance I got, I'm gon' go big. Ice on both my fists, ice on both my wrists. Top out for the coupe like cup, no lid.